Welcome, my friends. Today I need to talk with you about something deeply troubling but essential. Right now, across America, sophisticated scams are specifically targeting older adults, and these aren't the clumsy telephone tricks of years past. These criminals use cutting-edge technology, psychological manipulation, and detailed personal information to steal not just money, but peace of mind and trust. I'm going to walk you through 5 of the most dangerous scams circulating right now, share real stories of victims, and give you practical tools to protect yourself. Before we dive in, understand this. If you've ever fallen for a scam or come close, that doesn't make you gullible. These criminals are professionals who exploit our finest qualities, our love for family, our desire to help others, our trust in institutions. So please approach this information without shame. This is about arming yourself with knowledge. Let me start with perhaps the most emotionally devastating scam, the family emergency trap. Your phone rings. You hear a voice that sounds exactly like your grandson or daughter. They're panicked, crying, telling you they've been in a terrible accident or arrested. They desperately need money right now for bail or hospital bills. They beg you not to tell anyone else because they're ashamed. They need you to wire money immediately or buy gift cards. Every instinct tells you to help, but here's what's actually happening. Scammers now use artificial intelligence to clone voices. They find recordings from social media, videos or voicemails, and within seconds, they create a voice that sounds identical. This isn't science fiction, it's real and devastatingly convincing. Carol, 73, received a call from what she was absolutely certain was her grandson's voice. He told her he'd been in an accident, injured someone, and was in jail. He needed $8,000 for bail and begged her not to tell his parents. Carol, terrified and desperate to help, withdrew the money and sent it via wire transfer. Only when her actual grandson called later that evening did she realize she'd been scammed. She'd just given away nearly half of her savings. How do you protect yourself? First, understand that urgency is the scammer's weapon. The moment anyone calls with an emergency demanding immediate money, pause. Take a breath. Hang up and call your family member directly using a phone number you already have. Don't use any number the caller provides. A real emergency can wait 5 minutes for verification. A scam cannot. Know this. Legitimate legal situations don't require gift cards or wire transfers. And create a family code word, a secret phrase only your family knows. If someone calls claiming trouble, ask for the code word before discussing money. Now let's talk about the tech support con game. You're on your computer and suddenly a warning pops up. It looks official, with logos from Microsoft or Apple. The message says your device is infected with a dangerous virus. There's usually an urgent countdown and a phone number to call immediately. Or you receive a call from someone claiming to be from a tech company, saying they've detected problems with your device. If you engage, they sound professional and helpful. They ask for remote access to your computer to fix the problem. Once they're in your device, they can steal passwords, access bank accounts, or convince you to pay hundreds or thousands for unnecessary repairs. Harold, 74, saw a pop-up claiming his bank account had been breached. Panicked, he called the number displayed. The person seemed knowledgeable and guided Harold through giving them remote access. While Harold believed his accounts were being protected, the scammer drained his checking account over $12,000. Here's the truth. Legitimate tech companies do not monitor your device and call you to report problems. Microsoft is not watching your computer. Pop-up warnings with phone numbers are fake. If you see one, close your browser or restart your device. Never grant remote access to someone who contacted you. If you need tech support, you initiate contact using official numbers from the company's verified website, or take your device to a trusted local store. The third scam involves Medicare and health insurance. You receive a phone call, email, or letter appearing to come from Medicare or your insurance company. The message says there's been an important update, your benefits are at risk, or you need to verify information immediately. They ask for your Medicare number, social security number, or banking information. They might offer free medical equipment or coverage, but first, you need to provide information. Linda, 76, received a letter that looked exactly like official Medicare correspondence. It stated Medicare was issuing new cards and she needed to verify her information or her coverage would be suspended. Frightened, Linda called and provided everything requested. Within weeks, she saw fraudulent charges and fake insurance claims in her name. She'd become a victim of identity theft. Protect yourself by knowing that Medicare and legitimate insurance companies will never call asking for your personal information. They already have it. If you receive any urgent communication about insurance, don't respond directly. Contact Medicare or your insurance company using the official number on your card or their verified website. Be wary of offers for free medical equipment. No legitimate provider requires your social security number before discussing offerings with your doctor. The fourth scam is the prize and lottery trick. You're told you've won a substantial prize, maybe a lottery or sweepstakes. But before you receive your winnings, you need to pay processing fees, taxes, or insurance. The amounts start small, but there's always another fee. Scammers string you along, getting you to invest more and more. Frank, 81, received a call saying he'd won $250,000. He just needed to pay $1,800 in fees. Then there were additional taxes, insurance fees, customs charges. Over 4 months, Frank paid more than $8,000. When his daughter discovered what was happening, Frank was devastated by both the financial loss and the realization there was no prize. Remember, if you didn't enter, you cannot win. Legitimate prizes never require upfront fees, never provide banking information to claim a prize you don't remember entering. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. The fifth scam exploits our compassion, the charity and donation deception. After disasters or during holidays, scammers create fake charities or impersonate real ones. They use emotional appeals and create urgency. Donate now. This family needs immediate help. Marjorie, 79, received a call after a devastating hurricane from someone claiming to represent a disaster relief fund. Moved by compassion, she donated $250. Weeks later, unusual charges appeared on her credit card from overseas. The charity had stolen her information. Give safely by researching charities before donating. Use websites like Charity Navigator or the Better Business Bureau. Legitimate charities allow time for informed decisions. Be wary of organizations accepting only wire transfers or gift cards. If you want to help with a disaster, donate directly to established organizations. You verify yourself. All these scams share common elements. They create urgency. Scammers want you to act before logic kicks in. They exploit emotion, fear, worry, excitement, compassion. They demand secrecy, telling you not to discuss the situation with others. And they prefer untraceable payment methods like wire transfers, gift cards, or cryptocurrency. If you suspect a scam, hang up, talk to someone you trust. Report it to the Federal Trade Commission at reportfraud.ftc.gov. If you've shared financial information, contact your bank immediately. These scams are designed to make you feel foolish if you fall for them. But the shame belongs entirely to the criminals. You've lived lives built on trust and helping others. Those are beautiful qualities. Don't let criminals take them from you. Maintain your kindness, but add verification and caution. You can be both compassionate and careful. Share this information. Talk about it with friends and family. These scams thrive in silence. When we discuss them openly, we create protection for each other. You've worked hard throughout your life. Protecting your savings and personal information isn't selfish, it's wise and necessary. Every dollar you keep from criminals can support your life and help legitimate causes. Here's what I'm asking you to do. Subscribe to this channel so you'll continue receiving information that helps you stay safe. Share this video with someone you care about. Leave a comment sharing whether you've encountered these scams or if you have additional tips. And finally, if something doesn't feel right, trust that instinct. Thank you for taking this time to educate yourself. Stay vigilant, stay connected, and never let anyone make you feel ashamed for being a good, trusting person. That goodness is a strength, not a weakness. Until next time, take care of yourself, protect what matters, and remember that knowledge is your greatest defense.